I believe wholeheartedly that the bag game is very weak and at its lowest at the moment, and I blame dupe culture for it and big brands. And I want us collectively to step up our accessory, shoe and bag game. And I don't think that I have ever ruffled more feathers than with my most viral TikTok video, which was my JW Pay bag critique. I still get hate comments every day to this day. So I feel like this is a very emotional topic for a lot of people, which is why I feel like we should definitely muse about this today. Let's grab a drink and let's gossip about faux leather goods. JW Pay is a scam brand. Let's dissect this. So, JW Pay bags claim to be an LA-based brand that is specialized in vegan leather luxury goods. And a lot of influencers and even celebrities wear this bag, which is very interesting. Let's dissect the first false promise, the whole vegan leather myth. So let me explain. This is not vegan leather, it's nothing innovative, it's plain plastic. We're paying over $100 for plastic bags, basically. It's nothing new, it's the same plastic leather bags that you can get from Zara and H&M. It's nothing new. Then the second scam. This brand is LA based, but all of their bags are produced in China, which is not the main problem that I have here. It's more so that it's a drop shipping company. So when you buy something off of the website or Amazon, it usually takes a long time to ship to you. This is because it's most likely drop shipping. And my suspicion is also that they produce basically the same bags with a little bit of twist and their brand on it. The same bags that you can buy on Shein, essentially. And when we take a look at some online reviews, you can see they're not really positive, or should I say they're really bad, which further just proves my point and my initial skepticism. I think they are way too overpriced for what you actually get, and I think it's more so like a dupe brand and not a brand that has sophisticated or even individual design. I think they just copy-paste luxury leather goods in plastic leather and not really well made, but still having a pretty big price tag for what you actually get. So these are my 2 cents I have on JW Pay bag. This critique is not only about this brand, it's about a multitude of brands like Charles & Keith, for example, Guess, and all of these mid-range trying to be luxury brands who only profit on duping popular designer bags. And don't get me wrong, I understand that not everyone has the money or the desire to spend thousands of dollars and euros on designer bags. I don't think we should do that actually, but there are better ways and different ways to express personal style, to find a bag that resonates with your style and spices up every outfit of yours. And we don't have to stay in the realms of mainstream silhouettes and brands. And I feel like accessories, especially bags and shoes, are the easiest way to elevate every casual outfit, to infuse our everyday style with our soul, with our edge. And what am I actually critiquing? So the first thing is that I don't agree with the false advertisement, meaning these buzzwords like vegan leather, eco leather, and quality. The way these brands do their world building and their marketing strategy is very deceiving to the customer, which is why I understand that a lot of people were triggered by my video, because if you buy a $120 JW Pay bag, you expect it to be more high-end than something you can get at H&M. I get that, but you have to understand that with brands nowadays, with most low mid-range brands specifically only produce faux leather goods or polyester clothes and so on and so forth, that they just buy the same old dupes in China. I believe they don't even have their own factories. They produce in the same factories all of these brands and just stamp their name on it and then sell it to us. And I find this to be, of course, deceiving, because they create this brand and this illusion that they're selling something that has actually value when in fact it doesn't. And also vegan leather and eco leather and fake PU leather are absolutely different things. Of course, a plastic leather is technically vegan. I mean, an animal wasn't killed for this leather, but this doesn't mean that it is eco-friendly or it's innovative or something of this sort. And people were telling me in the comments that, of course, vegan leather is fake leather and it's made out of plastic. What did you expect? You guys, there are innovative vegan leathers that are made out of wood, plants, fruit, and so on and so forth. There are different ways to create fabric. There are a multitude of these ways. It doesn't have to be plastic only. These fabrics like PU leather are not only super low in quality, they're also very damaging to our environment and the people who produce them, the workers. I feel like this is a fact that we should all acknowledge. And the argument that a lot of people made was also that a lot of big brands also utilize fake leather. Well, why do we expect big brands to be morally and ethically more enlightened than other brands? I don't really see this as an argument or as valid. Why do we expect them to be on a moral high ground in this regard? What should you look for when buying a bag and finding a bag that resonates with you? First of all, I argue that we should avoid dupe culture. I'm not saying that you cannot like or love the silhouette of a popular bag. If you have the funds, just get the bag if you like it. Get it secondhand, get it vintage, whatever. You can always go that route. But also you can just get inspired by the silhouette and find something similar and find something that is made maybe out of the same type of leather. There are different ways of how you can get inspired by a certain bag or a certain silhouette and find something that is more unique, that is more you. Why I also don't love dupe culture is that it reinforces the superiority of big brands and their products. And duping to me is wearing something that looks like the actual thing, but without the brand name on it. It's just so boring because, like I said, with bags and shoes and these accessories that we use every day, we can always spice up our casual outfits, and it just makes the biggest difference to our personal style, especially in fall and winter weather where we always wear a big coat or a very prominent outerwear piece. And a bag or the shoes can really work wonders when creating outfits in this season. So I feel like we should step away of the same old of the things that we see all the time and get inspired by something new or something old actually. And what I always recommend to do is secondhand shopping, whether it's thrifting, whether it's antique shopping, whether it's going on Vestiaire, Vinted, Poshmark, eBay Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, whatever it is. There are so many unknown brands, old brands, discontinued brands, made in Italy, made in Portugal type of brands that we don't know as a mainstream. And we can find it. And when you actually start to look for these pieces, you will see that you can buy a real leather bag for 20 euros and it's in brand new condition. This is absolutely possible, and I see these bags every week. I see them every day on Vinted. There is one for every one of us. So don't be discouraged and try to look for them online. I have a video on how to find gems on Vinted, and also you can find a lot of old brands that are unknown to the mainstream on TikTok. There are different creators that have this knowledge, and also on Reddit. There are so many brands, and take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort into these purchases, and you will end up with a bag collection that is truly worthwhile and is representing your personal style. So what was the key message of my video here? I want us to remember that there is more than just a couple of bags and silhouettes that they show us on TikTok. there is a whole world of leather goods that is actually more sustainable to buy than fake leather, and that we should remember that these brands profit off of their world building and the illusion they create around them. And as always, don't be so quick to buy something. Don't be so quick to dismiss something, to throw something away. Think about every purchase like it's your last. And not to be dramatic, but if you want to build a personal style and a collection that is actually worth it and is actually personal to you and unique to you, it will take more time, it will take more effort, but it's definitely worth it. And don't fall for the vegan leather myth. At the end of the day, 99% of the time it is a lie and a myth, and they want to profit off of your goodwill. And it's just unfair to those brands who actually invest into new processes of creating vegan and eco leather. And if you're interested in that, you should definitely do more research on the creation of this leather. But brands like JWP don't actually have anything innovative to offer except for the same old dupes. So let me know what you thought about this topic. Maybe share your favorite leather good brands with us so we can have a starting point when looking for them. And I hope this video was useful to you. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye bye.